let's just get right into it, boys.
Get the brooms out.
NBA playoffs. Let's get the brooms out, boys.
You know Joel Embiid's hurt. What did I say last week?
Standings for the playoffs. Yo, the Bucks, bro. All right, I just want to talk about that Bucks game when Giannis was out. They just shat all over Miami. I was at Live Casino working.
Yeah, when you were working, right?
Bro, I look up because I was like busy with shit. I look up and they have it's like 90-40 at like the second quarter. They scored almost 100 points in a half.
Like that shit, I couldn't believe that shit either.
It was like 90. Yeah, they had like 90 points in a half.
But I mean, can you?
No Giannis. All right.
But I mean, can you agree that that game was kind of like a, excuse me, not a fluke, but like a one-time thing?
No, for sure.
It quite literally set the record for the most threes hit in a playoff game. It hit 25 threes in a playoff game.
Crazy.
They
ain't doing that shit.
They're a decent shooting team like around Giannis, but they're not like. That was a Warrior number.
That was
That's like 2017 Rockets numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't do that. They don't.
Dude, they had two people off the bench with 3 threes.
You know what I'm saying? They had like 6 or 7 players over in double digits.
They shot like 40% from the.
No, they shot 51% from 3.
From 3, it was 50, yeah, and then it was like 60 from the field or something.
Nuts.
It wasn't even fair.
That shit was crazy.
Jimmy Butler was sick on the bench. He was sitting there like.
We getting whacked.
Yeah.
He's getting whacked, straight whacked, bro.
All I know is Tyrese Maxey won Game 3 for us because he stepped up, made big plays, man. He had the clutch 3 at the end. Tyrese Maxey, a dog.
I couldn't watch. I was so up, bro. Work has been crazy this week.
You go to live every day, right?
No,
not every day.
But we've been working with the bartenders and the kitchen staff. Anyway,
but look how crazy this is, though. Like. They didn't really.
What are you looking at over there?
They didn't really wax Miami like that. Like I understand it looked crazy because they just weren't missing shots. But if you look at Miami's numbers, bro, they shot.
No, Miami played good.
They shot 44% from 3 and 53% from the field.
Yeah.
Bro. Like if you're telling me
any other night, if you're competing for it.
If you're telling me that a team's gonna go 16 for 36 from 3. And shoot 53% from the field. I'm like, yeah, they won by 10. But no.
The other team.
No. Milwaukee shot 25 for 49 from 3.
They shot almost 53.
Damn, bro. That really is some rocket shit.
Set up the fucking
shot 53.5% from the field. They shot for the whole game. They shot 53 for 99 from the field. That's nuts.
They only took 4 shots that weren't threes all game.
No.
So they made.
No.
They made 53 shots.
They took 49. No, they took 49 threes in the game. They took 99 shots total. Yeah. No.
I'm dumb. I don't even know why I thought that
was. I think low key that's a series, bro. They're gonna go back. I think Miami goes back and they get at least one.
You think? Yeah, look at that.
Jimmy going off for 40 in one of the 2 games.
They won the first game, right?
Yeah, it's tied 1-1 right now.
That's all they needed to do.
I think it's gonna be tied 2-2 when they go back to Milwaukee.
They needed to steal a game in Milwaukee, and they're gonna go back to the Heat. They're gonna go back to that home floor where that crowd is nuts. Everybody's gonna be wearing white and shit. Like Jimmy's gonna go off for 40 in one of them 2 games.
Yeah,
you can almost guarantee that.
No, I was about to drop 40 points to LeBron James.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I so wish you could have pulled that clip up, bro. I wish we would have thought about.
Dylan Brooks in there like, LeBron dropped 28 and 12 and had like 5 blocks.
So for people who didn't like see the interview or know what we're really talking about, you know, Dylan Brooks and Bron were kind of chirping at each other during the last game. And then after, you know, Dylan Brooks had them big dumbass glasses on, looking like a WWE fighter, post-fight, talking about LeBron's old and, you know, how you can say somebody, how you giving somebody work and they had 28 and 12 on you, shooting 50% from the field and only took 16 shots. Like, all right, okay, whatever, Dylan Brooks. So then LeBron comes back the next day, yesterday, and they asked him about it, and my man...
They don't got time for bullshit.
Like, basically, I'm paraphrasing. My man just basically said, I don't have time for this bullshit. I'm done. I'm not answering any more questions. It's going to be a good game. So if you're betting, I'd probably put in a LeBron 30-point triple-double because he's probably going to snap. And you got to factor in they're going home. And the Lakers haven't had a playoff game there in 2 years. So you know that crowd's going to be going crazy for the Lakers. That those ain't the little step brother Clippers, upstairs in the attic and shit.
Yeah, there's gonna be all the celebrities at the game too.
Like everybody gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? The crowd gonna be going nuts, bro.
Michael B. Jordan.
Definitely, and I think Austin Reeves. I think what happened in Game 2 for the Grizzlies is what's gonna happen in Games 3 and 4 for the Lakers at home. The role players gonna play because role players always play better at home. It's about who's what in the playoffs. Really for the NBA. Usually, when each team has 1 or 2 stars, they tend to cancel each other out, and it ends up becoming about your role players. What role players can outplay other role players, or more specifically, what role players can play on the road.
All comes down to depth. That's what championship teams.
Deep on the bench. Like if you looked at what series was that? Just the bench is just, the Bucks in general. Like the Bucks
you don't really gotta be. It's not necessarily about being deep on the bench. It's about having the right guys on the bench. Because most teams don't play more than 8 players or 9 players in the playoffs. Like
it's like 8 rotations.
Your last 2-3 players on the bench in the playoffs, they're getting 4 minutes a series.
If that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So those guys don't matter. It's about them first 3 off the bench. Because those are the quote unquote the role players in the playoff. What those guys can do on the road is how teams win series.
Yeah, and that's why I love the Kings because their role players are awesome,
and they just got
their whole team's killing.
And they just got dogged.
All right, because they went back to it's the first.
The Warriors have the best home record.
Yeah.
And then Warriors have the worst road record. So.
But I understand that. But they did
the best road record.
But
Kings are about to steal a game.
No, I don't think.
I think so.
Nah, I think this goes 7. I think this goes 7.
I'm still
Kings will blow 3-1 lead.
No, I think this goes 7, and I think Game 7 in Memphis, Steph's gonna be like, all right, enough.
No.
You mean Sacramento?
Or sorry, Sacramento. I'm thinking about last year.
Sacramento.
I think
you're not used to them being in the playoffs. Huh?
I think it's weird. But I think
I just want them to get to the second round. That's all. I just want them to get to the second round.
I get it, but Steph Curry.
All I know is Draymond Green is at home really pissed off because he got suspended for that one game with the stomp, and then you have Joel Embiid kicking dudes in the nuts, and then I think, but they ejected James Harden because of that.
It was a makeup call because they ejected Joel. All right, next one we'll just eject whoever. It had to be James Harden.
Yeah, but that wasn't like.
It was a hand check. It was like.
Yeah, which he does all the time. He just so happened to hit him in the balls.
Yeah. My thing is.
And the ball was right up on him now. He was just right up on him.
Those
bro,
are
you need
two
separation.
Different plays, but I will say, in that Game 3 of the between the Nets and the Sixers, all 3 of those calls are wrong. Embiid should have got thrown out.
Yeah, right? 100%.
James Harden at most should have got a flagrant 1. Because you can hit a player in a non-basketball play accidentally, and it still can be considered a flagrant 1.
Yeah,
right,
for sure.
So, and then the Claxton call at most, I really don't think that shouldn't have even been anything. But that was a makeup for the James Harden call. So I think that the officiating, that whole game was just fucked up. Officiating wise, and like. As far as the whole Claxton, doing the flex and shit.
Oh, technical?
I don't mind that. Like, bro, it's playoff basketball.
Yeah.
Bro, if I dunk on the MVP, I'm a flex, bro.
You didn't really dunk on him, though.
You already dunked on him. Did you not see it?
Yeah, I did.
Bro, you dunked on
That wasn't a
him.
poster, though. Like, that wasn't, like, a crazy, like...
I wouldn't hang it up on my wall. If you watched it, and I wish I could pull up the clip.
You're not going to hang it up on your wall because you're a Sixers fan, dumbass. But no, bro. He dunked on him. They both jumped, and he met him at the apex and went over him.
We didn't like fully slam it down. Like he
bro, we're not talking about. We're not talking.
Kind of dropped it right over
anymore.
Not everybody that gets dunked on it's not gonna look like Brandon Knight every time. Like it's just not. Like.
that.
Like
Vince Carter
that's
over
the
that guy.
Yeah, the dunk of death. Like no, but I'm saying like that. I don't think that should even be considered like a foul of anything. Like bro, it's first of all, these are a bunch of grown men who spend their entire lives trying to get good at this sport. Then you're telling these grown men that once they get good at this sport and once they do good against better, most people would think is better players than them, they can't celebrate? I don't like that. I don't like that. But I feel like the only reason he made that call anyway was because he was trying to make up for the James Harden call. And if you look, if y'all watching the game, if you looked at the ref after he made the call, he knew he fucked up because Claxton already had a tech.
Yeah, from the Joel Embiid call.
Wait, did Claxton get taken out?
Yeah, he got the second tech.
They gave him a tech for taunting, and then he got thrown out the game. But you could see after the ref called the tech, you could see he was like, "Fuck, I didn't." Like you could see he was like, "Damn, I didn't mean to do that. I forgot he already had a tech."
Sure, all the refs were like,
So that whole game was ref wrong. But the only reason I feel like Draymond got suspended was because Embiid, when Embiid got kicked, or when Embiid and all that shit was happening, Embiid wasn't going to the crowd and hyping up the crowd and throwing up the middle finger in front of Adam Silver, who literally sitting 3 rows from Draymond. You know what I'm saying?
Draymond's too much, man.
Embiid ain't go into the press conference and go, yeah, well, he grabbed my leg or he stepped over me, so what do you think I was supposed to do? He ain't do all that. So I feel like that's why he ain't get suspended.
Yeah, and it's also like previous.
Yeah, plus reputation.
Like,
It's rep. And I feel like the situations are completely different. One man's stepping over me. The other man is pogo jumping on another dude's sternum.
Right.
Those are 2 different plays.
Draymond,
you know what I'm saying? So
Draymond's crazy.
I don't think you.
I love Draymond though.
I like the call on not suspending Embiid.
Yeah.
I think that was the right call.
They did, for sure.
They're going to snitch about it.
Embiid's not that type of player who gets suspended a lot. He only got ejected like once or
he
twice.
get a lot of flagrant stuff.
Yeah,
No, he does
flare
get
ones.
flagrants, but he's never really been ejected like that. I think he's been ejected like once.
No, he don't tally him up. Like most niggas get 2, and like Draymond will get 2 techs in the same game and be out.
That's Draymond's pure stats. He's like, yo, I need to get 3 techs.
I need to get 3 techs.
Before they throw me out of the
I
game.
be trying to tell people though, that's the king of the triple single.
He's killing it, bro. I like Draymond. Draymond is still at the heart and soul of that.
But do you watch? But all right, so Mike, let me ask you a question.
Wrong color though.
Let me ask you a question though. So let me ask you a question, Mike.
They're yellow.
Or Cass. If you're Steve Kerr, do you give Looney more minutes after?
No, fuck no. I give Draymond more minutes.
Kevon Looney is ass.
Kidding me? As soon as Draymond's back, he's playing the whole game. I'm not taking him out.
All right, so can I ask? So okay. So can I ask you? Okay. All right.
Tap me out.
Okay. So can I ask you another question? Do you know who has the top 2? Who the top 2 players are in 20-point or 20 rebound games in the playoffs? Giannis is the first one. Can you name the second one?
Oh, Giannis been hurt.
What is the stat? What is the question?
The most 20 rebound games in the last 3 playoffs.
Let me guess, this is Kevin Looney.
Yes. Kevon Looney is number 2. He has 4 20 rebound games in the last 3 playoffs. So, and he just had one last night, and he had 9 offensive rebounds.
He no way he had 9 offensive.
Look it up. You're on ESPN. You don't got the second laptop. But he had 9 offensive rebounds, bro.
Yeah.
They couldn't.
I'm still mad about my sauce from Wendy's.
They couldn't box that man out. He was too big for him. So, I mean, if I'm Steve Kerr, I'm looking at it like, if I have somebody in there where if Steph missed that first shot, that man can just get it and give it right back to him, and everybody on the planet knows Steph ain't missing the second one. Do you use that to your advantage at home?
Yeah, for sure, but you can't not give Draymond his.
So do you play Draymond and Looney on the floor at the same time and go big, quote unquote? I guess big by the Warriors standards.
It would be Steph, Clay, Wiggins, Draymond, and Looney. Yeah, that would work, right?
Why can't I fucking find the box score?
Who would they be missing then?
Poole. No.
Poole's been coming off the bench.
Poole comes off the bench, yeah. So who would they be missing
Look at the
They
last.
don't do that lineup.
I'm trying to look at the last game to see who they started. All right, hold on. Because
I'm like drawing a blank. I don't know.
I forgot who they started. Or who they normally-
What was the question? I'm sorry.
No, I draw blanks.
Who started?
Hold on.
Can you do that?
Yeah, no, Pools.
I don't want to say it live.
I don't know. No, because Looney started. Poole started. Poole's been starting the whole series.
Steph, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Jerome Poole, and Kevon Looney started.
Yeah, game 2.
So Looney does start.
Yeah, well, because Draymond was out.
Oh, God, 'cause that's-
Last game, yeah.
Game. No, Looney's been starting. Looney. They've been playing Looney and Green at the same
All right,
time.
I have a really serious question. Does he have tunes though?
What?
No.
Looney have tunes?
Poole was the one who came off the bench to start.
He's a Looney. He is a Looney Tune.
He slapped.
But Looney grabbed boards.
He had 9 assists too. That's funny.
Wow.
Yeah, because he's grabbing and all his
You know what, 4 points, though.
That's all Draymond, dude. He told him that.
like 4 or 5 of his offensive rebounds was going right back to Steph, and he was hitting them Jones.
You
Yeah.
don't even know his middle name, and you really like acting like this your best.
Who?
Oh my God.
So you don't know him like me.
I don't. Nigga, I don't even know your middle name.
I went to college with him, bro.
Nigga, and you're my like best friend.
I was
Shut up.
roommates with him, bro. He knows his daily routine.
He brushes his teeth in the morning. Usually eats breakfast.
What kind of toothpaste he use?
So who y'all got in the Memphis Lakers game tonight?
The
Lakers.
Lakers are gonna win, but
LeBron stopping 40.
I'm still a Memphis fan. I still want them to win.
Yo,
the
that's
series.
gay. So you like Dylan
Cancel.
Brooks?
No, I don't like Dylan Brooks.
Well, Dylan Brooks is corny.
Yeah, he's corny. He's not even that good. He really is.
LeBron dropped 40 on him.
John needs to come back and fucking play.
Yeah, they need to come back and become shooters.
Out of-
Yeah, we need that shooter back on the
You
floor.
need
Yeah.
that shooter in the floor, bro.
That nigga, man.
You need that intensity. You need that like. What's he gonna do?
You need that Instagram post.
Do you think he brought something to the stadium? Like, I don't know. You need that in the game because
Can you
it
stop?
throws off the other team.
That nigga is not like that, bro.
No, he is, bro.
No,
You see
apparently
his
he is
hair,
now.
bro?
That nigga is.
Do you see his hair?
You don't know his real name, Jonathan Morant. He just said Ja because it sound cooler.
Yeah, bro.
Like, bro, like,
Jonathan got 2 nice parents.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, his parents had a real good marriage and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Right, that nigga not no shooter.
Nah, but John needs to come back and help this team.
John Morant is everything that he wishes Mikey Williams is, actually. If you don't know who Mikey Williams is, he's like one of the top prospects. Just got arrested on charges.
Damn, how come, dude?
He had a gun.
Because he really liked that.
Because he had a gun.
I just heard that. That was hilarious.
Why did he go? Because he had a gun.
He's like, how
He got arrested on gun charges because he had a gun.
That was so funny. Oh my god.
I thought Biden was
No,
going to ban.
I think the Lakers win. I think Austin Reeves has a big game at home.
Oh, Reed, I love Austin Reed. He's a fucking beast.
That's somebody I was
Totally
watching.
not because he's
I was reading, so I was watching
His favorite wide receiver was Wes Walker.
while I was watching
I see a pattern,
the.
Mike.
Then he upgraded Cooper Cup. He has all Cooper Cup Wes Walker jerseys. And Julian Edelman, Danny Amendola.
Yeah, you see that picture I sent y'all? It was in God. Wait, what was it? It was the Cooper Cup. It was like a floor mat.
Yeah, the welcome mat.
Yeah.
It was fucking like what'd it say, like in Cooper Cup we trust or something or some shit. That shit was so funny.
I'll tell you one thing. I was wrong about the Celtics sweeping the Hawks because the Hawks won last night.
Oh, yo, go more. I don't want
Go
Boston.
more.
I'd rather have Boston just.
But we're gonna face Boston
So
next round.
wait. You'd rather face the team that most recently beat you to get to the Eastern Conference Final?
We're gonna verse Boston. Like it's inevitable. It's gonna happen.
Yo, and we're gonna beat them. Yeah, Sixers are just better, dude. Yeah,
Then who?
With a hurt Joel Embiid again
yeah, with a spring.
in the first round
No, he's not
for like
hurt.
the sixth year in a row.
Hurt. If y'all niggas think he's hurt, y'all niggas are retarded.
Nah, you're retarded.
Okay, so
Sprained knee.
All right, so you think that if this was game 3, or if y'all were down 2-1, that he would be out right now? I don't think he would be out. I think they're sitting him because they're looking like, ooh, we're playing the Nets. We're up 3-0.
They say he may not be.
What if we sit him and then we win anyway?
No, you're just,
and now we
you're
get
trying to
2
cover it up.
extra days.
Nah, you're
He's covering it up.
Yeah.
covering up the injury. Joe Embiid's hurt.
I don't think he's hurt.
No, I think he is. Because he said he might not be available for the rest of the series if it even goes that far.
When did they say that?
Doc Rivers said that.
The same time I heard that he was out. Read that.
Yeah, bro. Of course, nigga. It's mind games. Mind games.
He felt a lot.
Mind games. Mind games. Why would I tell y'all, we're just going to sit and be for this game, and then if we lose, we're going to play him again? Why would I actually tell you that?
Because it's...
No, because that's dumb.
Because he's hurt.
I don't think he's hurt. I think that nigga is banged up, and the Sixers are looking at it like...
still hurt. He's banged up, so he's fucking hurt. Like
no, being banged up is way different. I played 60% of a baseball season banged up. That's way different than actually being hurt and unable to play. I think that they're looking at it like, let's not do what we do all the time, overplay him, and then once the second round comes, then he really gets hurt. Why don't us being up 3-0 for one of the first times since we've actually had a relevant team since the process in a playoff series, why don't we sit our best...
That's what I'm saying, bro. What are you talking about?
Oh, my God.
But I know what you're saying. Your point makes sense. Like,
why would we do the same thing we've been doing? You know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result.